Matter of fact. That shit's funny. Okay, we're good now. Wait, yeah.
Oh.
That shit's funny. Okay, we're good now. The only issue with doing it like this is I don't have my noise gate on, so it's gonna sound a little funny on your microphone because it's so sensitive. I don't give a fuck. People and blogs, why would you update it to that, YouTube? There you go.
Interesting.
Oh, we're up. At least we're up. That's what matters, in my opinion. It's a good start. Dude, I don't know how any of this fucking shit works. So, like, if that is that my link? That's not a link. What are you doing, YouTube? YouTube streams are weird. Copy video URL. Like, if I go here, will this bring me to my stream? It will. Okay. Well, we're here. I'm gonna ping everyone because I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I was gonna do that. Just do it in general.
No, why would I do that? We have an announcement channel.
Got a strange magic.
Hold up. Okay. I'm good to probably
Oh.
I need a royalty free bro. This shit. I don't have any time to set this shit up, bro. Give me some there we go, free 90s hip hop beats. That's what I like to see. It's only 3 minutes long. This is baller in every conceivable way.
That's actually really cool.
Wow, yeah, that's really cool.
I like that.
What are you talking about? I'm just sorry.
The beats.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Hold up. I'm going to put it on my headphones because I don't want to hear this shit. Properties. I had no time to set anything up, so hopefully. Yeah. There we go. Yo, I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck today. Okay.
That's good.
We're here.
What
I pinged everyone.
do you want for Hopkins? What?
Shut up,
Hold up.
Fraz. Hey, what's up, 24K?
Oh, man.
All right, we have a semblance of readiness here. We have a semblance of preparedness at this point. Did I put that announcement? I think I did. We're a little late. I don't care. It's all good.
Traffic.
I got no topics. I've had a trade sent for 5 days. That's the usual.
Hi, Goat. How are you?
What's up, Goat?
It's
How you
Goat.
doing? Oh, refund. Goat's like a YouTube comment celebrity on YouTube.
Yeah, he is. He gets a lot of likes on his comments.
I'm pretty much honored to have him here.
If you boys didn't see it, we got the Kawhi jersey broken out.
The fake Kawhi jersey, because he's not on the Raptors anymore. I see my chat box isn't working for YouTube. That's funny. I don't really care.
Kawhi Leonard. Goat
YouTube's
is a
dumb.
Celebrity. True.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna
True.
start Goats to Celebrities. I'm gonna start like fine tuning my YouTube stream software because right now I'm actually streaming on Twitch OBS and they tailor each like if it's weird. That jersey is also a 1 year rental.
1 year rental. True. I only get it for a year.
Hold on, I'm
Brisket's
sending
right.
a snap.
Brisket's
What should
right.
we talk about today? Because I don't have any talk. It's fucking Saturday.
It's Saturday. OMG.
And I'm tired, dude. I'm so fucking tired,
Goat
man.
goes OMG. I don't care.
OMG.
Damn.
OMG.
Damn, Goat.
OMG.
That hurts.
OMG. NBA preview?
I mean,
I would prefer to prepare for an NBA preview and probably do it like. I'd probably do it like
I think we should have one. Monday before the season? No, the 21st.
We don't stream Monday anymore.
I know, but still. I mean, why would we have one Tuesday when that's opening night?
It's up to you, buddy. You're the one who runs this, obviously. I don't do anything.
What? I'm just saying. Why would we have one on Tuesday night for the NBA? Or we can have it Saturday before.
We'll probably do a season preview soon. What's up, Maui's? The Raptors brings out the cute in your eyes, Kim.
Thank you.
That's funny, dude. I'm fucking tired. I had 2 coffees today, 2 big coffees, and they're just not working for me. I have no charisma to give today.
No.
I have nothing.
Yo, you guys want to hear Ciroc sleepers and fantasy?
I have nothing. No. Why would you give that up? I got Maui sleepers, but I'm not going to give anyone up.
LeBron and AD tonight. I'm watching that. Yeah, seriously. So that's actually going to be interesting because LeBron and AD are playing tonight. It's been confirmed. Everybody but Kuzma is playing. Watching that, looking for how they make AD play the perimeter more, play a more perimeter-oriented like Love was with LeBron. See, I don't...
Did you ping everyone already?
No.
Okay, good. Because I didn't. I thought
that's going to be interesting, Goat, because I'm interested to see if they're going to respect the fact that AD, yes, does he have an outside game? Yeah. But is he a spot-up type guy like Kevin Love is? No. He needs the ball in his hands. And they're going to respect that, obviously. But the other part is, are they going to respect him on the high face-ups and the high post and the low post? Are they going to run plays for him through there? I imagine they will. And I imagine they'll respect the fact that he's a physical anomaly. That's what AD is. He's a force. He's not a guy like Kevin Love who's going to spot up for threes. And, they don't have a Kyrie in between them. So...
Did you see the height reveals for the Sixers that got leaked today?
Oh, my God, yeah. That was interesting. Pull that up.
Read these out loud. These are fun.
Yeah.
I could just pull the whole picture up. We'll pull the whole fucking picture up. Whatever. Hold up. Let me pull the whole picture up real quick.
LeBron at point guard and AD at center late in the fourth quarter. See, that's the thing. You won't see that tonight, obviously, because obviously they're just going to play them, first half?
I'll find this guy's Twitter.
They'll play him most of the first half and maybe a few minutes. AD thinks he's a 4. So you won't see that tonight. The LeBron AD pick and roll, that is something to watch for tonight. That's going to be fun. D'Lo playing on ball for Golden State and Steph more off the ball. That's going to be interesting. The dynamic between them will be definitely something shown a little bit tonight.
I don't make judgments off preseason.
No, you can't, but there's stuff you want to watch for. There's certain things.
Hold on.
But you can't conclude something, completely from the preseason. You can't do that. I do agree.
Yeah.
D'Lo is an underrated spot-up shooter. I do agree with that.
Hold on. Let me grab this. One day, something weird's just going to show up, and it's going to be just the whole thing. There we go. I got that.
Did you see Simmons' media day? He said he's going to take open threes this year, and to be honest, makes sense. He worked on it all summer. Yeah. No, I believe he'll take open threes. I was having this conversation with someone the other day, though, and I'm kind of more on the side of the fence that I think he's going to take more of his threes early on in the season, and he'll start dwindling down on the number of attempts throughout the year. Whereas I think a lot of people are on the opposite end of the spectrum, where they think, spectrum. I think they're on that end of the spectrum, and they're kind of going to be like, well, I think he's going to take most of his threes as we progress through the season. I think he's going to take less threes as we progress through the season.
Eugene, right? Fried pig, pretty sure. Bedroom.
True.
Let's talk about these heights real quick, because I love this. This just makes me so happy. Like, it's just so stupid.
Yeah, let's read them off. Christ Kumadri, dude, 7'3". He's a giant.
That's a big boy.
That's without shoes.
That's a big boy right there. There's nothing really surprising on this one, though. Al Horford's 6'9".
Are you surprised that Ben Simmons is taller than Al Horford?
Actually, a little bit. But it's not that big of a difference.
It's not huge, but yeah.
Al usually... it's not surprising to me because, 1, Simmons is a forward, and 2, Al Horford likes to play the 4 more than he likes to play center. And I guess that makes sense considering he's 6'9", and he can pass really well. So,
Cork Maz is 6'7". I didn't know that.
That's funny.
Oh God.
Let me post this link while we're doing this, bro. I think that Al Horford and what
100 3-pointers. Okay, he's not. I'm sorry. I don't think Ben Simmons is Al Horford is the center. Stop. I don't think
Al Horford is not a center.
Oh boy, I don't think Ben Simmons is averaging over 1 3-point attempt per game. That's a lot. Move the 76ers list down. Nobody cares about Mike Scott. Yeah, Mike Scott was 6'7". That's another one that shocked me.
I care about Mike Scott. You douche. Who do you think you are coming in here and talking shit about my boy? I'll move it down. There. Have that right there. There's the important part of the list. Al Horford, Joel Embiid,
I'd say
Ben Simmons.
Simmons' ceiling on 3-point attempts this year for me, I think it's going to be 70. I think that's his absolute ceiling. Absolute. Yeah. I think it's going to be more towards 25-30. That's how I feel.
We'll see.
Mike Scott's the Sixers' best bench player. He's got a point.
Mike Scott?
He's got a point.
I mean, yeah. There's like nothing to talk about right now. It's like the early season. Add Discord, invite to bio.
I think Ben Simmons continues to have as many 3-pointers made in the NBA as the rest of us.
Big bet. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you for that comment.
Discord.
I'm interested to see if he just takes some opening game for Celtics.
I had caps lock on when I said.
That'd be funny.
When I made that. It's fine though. We're all good. Everything's fine here, dude.
Nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about? No, there's not nothing to talk about. Guess that's just time for
who he played for.
No.
Oh,
I have to make a segment for this because I'm just such a spaz that like it would actually be quality entertainment year round.
Yes,
Sixers length and height gonna be scary. Yeah, we know.
We know. That's just what they're built
remind us about that. That's just mean.
Let's talk about maybe there would be something to talk about. The draft was today, like it was all.
Hey man, look. Shut up. I think that's Brisket, right?
Yeah, it's Brisket.
Brisket, look, buddy, we have to compensate for all parties here. I'm going to a preseason game tomorrow, and I even rescheduled. I took one for the team. Sleeper talk for the draft. Chris Paul. Chris Paul.
Name my top 5
Number 1,
sleepers.
Chris Paul.
That's tough.
Chris Paul. 100% Chris Paul. People, we talked about this in the car the other day. People are sleeping on Chris Paul. If he goes anywhere after 3rd round, I think that he's a sleeper pick all the way.
I mean, I'll say this. He's smart enough to know he's got to play his way off OKC, which means he has to stay healthy, which is something I don't think he has much control over, which scares me. I'll tell you what, Sixers may have issues scoring sometimes. It's going to be awfully hard to score consistently on them. That's all I know. I think they're going to have a lot of issues scoring sometimes, but yes, I do agree. The defense will be very, very good. Oh boy, it logged me out of my ESPN account.
So Taco Fall got harassed at a Boston mosque.
No.
Cantor
did.
No, it says Enes Cantor and Taco Fall.
Oh, I don't know. They're probably.
That's
I know
crazy.
I don't know.
Wait, really?
No, I know they were just
Taco got involved in this too. That's crazy.
Cantor.
MPJ, biggest sleeper, Trevor knows. I know about a lot of sleepers because Maui's literally has a spreadsheet for them.
Shit.
But I don't want to expose too many. Taco and Cantor were together. That's crazy to think about. Dudes who were harassing Cantor. That's crazy. That's so sad to hear. I can't believe that Taco got pulled into this too. That's a shame, dude. I love Taco. He seems like such an innocent fucking giant. Avery Bradley and Rajon Rondo. Are they the first duo to play for the Celtics and then the Lakers together?
That's actually pretty funny. I didn't know that. Wow.
Wait, you gave Fish your sleeper sheet too? Oh my God. Taco didn't really get pulled in. He was just there. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I mean by getting pulled in. That's what you get for trying to hack into league members' accounts for the number 1 pick. You get locked out of ESPN. Oh my God. That's funny. You guys are funny. Celtics
right.
Best team. Shut up, GOAT.
So you want my top 5 sleepers?
Yeah, go ahead. Give them to us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Act a fool.
I mean, if I had to think of one right off the bat.
Yeah.
Man, I'd have to say an absolute dark sleeper I have.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at least, is TJ Warren. Someone's going to score. Someone's going to score in volume on that Pacers team. While Vic's out. That's my opinion. Someone's got to score. Someone's got to take those points. I do think that TJ Warren is someone who can be considered a pretty good sleeper. That's my opinion, at least. Traffic Cone Trey, top 30 player this year.
Traffic Cone Trey.
Hayward's. Everybody knows what
Troy Brown Jr.
Everybody knows what Hayward can do as best. That's why I wouldn't put too much of a sleeper label on him, because it all depends. Everyone knows what he could be at his best. We're just not sure how that injury is still affecting him.
Oh my God!
Even after a full healthy
You picked Hayward 3rd round last year, dude. R.I.P. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that hurts.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think
hurts,
that
man.
Hayward could be a sleeper this coming season if he can bounce back, because I think he's going to go late in a draft. I'm talking like 7th, 8th
Here's
round.
an interesting...
because Hayward's value has tanked exponentially because no one believes in him
Your
anymore.
sleeper is LeVert. Yeah, that's the only reason Hayward would be a sleeper, though, is because people feel like his draft stock has tanked a lot.
LeVert can potentially play at an all-star level. It's
He
potentially.
could. It's potentially.
Which
He's
I
not
would say
a
would
bad sleeper.
be a sleeper, yeah. That's
Here's
a good
one of my sleepers again from Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie. I think Dinwiddie's a pretty big sleeper.
I think
considering,
no, I don't know, man.
Considering,
Smith.
Let's be honest, Kyrie.
Dinwiddie's
Kyrie seems to have these stretches where
he just kind of falls asleep.
Well, no, he just kind of gets hurt, gets these petty injuries, and he's out for a while. It's not so much that Dinwiddie's near his ability. We know that. It's the fact that his minutes would increase in that case. He's going to be playing next to Kyrie next year instead of D'Lo, which will be interesting. I feel like they're going to slot him at the 2 a lot.
Maybe.
Because I feel like that winger core doesn't really have a true 4, and they're going to move a lot of guys down from the 3 to the 4, which means Dinwiddie will slot a lot at the 2. And I also do think that Kyrie will. I think Dinwiddie's a spot sleeper. Is how to. Well, he's a week by week sleeper. You got to monitor him. Like if Kyrie's out a full week, it's so worth putting Dinwiddie.
I can agree. I would agree with that one. All right, man. You got me there.
That's a pretty good sleeper in my opinion. I like Dinwiddie from that point of view.
Marvin Bagley was announced as 6'8" during today's preseason game, but he's listed as 6'11".
Yeah, it was the other day.
I love this is like the height gate right now. Mm-hmm. We had deflate gate, now we have height gate.
It's pretty crazy.
Like we got people dropping like fucking 4 inches on their listing. That's hilarious. Stanley Johnson. That's an interesting.
Do I need money to set up? No, you don't need money. We don't do a money league.
No,
no,
we don't
do fun.
No, it's just for fun, man. I mean, I don't know if people ever got interested. I would do like a fucking small buy-in, but I asked months ago about basketball. People wanted to do like a $1 or $2 buy-in, and no one was interested. So we're not gonna. Isaiah Thomas 5'5", probably. I would be surprised to hear that Chris Paul is under 6 feet.
So you said Chris Paul's one of your sleepers. I agree with that. I think some people are sleeping on the fact that you have to realize he needs to play his way off OKC.
No, I think that Chris Paul is one of the biggest sleepers, because here's how I weigh it: is the fact that if Chris Paul goes after the 3rd round, like we talked about, he's absolutely a steal. He's absolutely a steal.
He's worth a look in the 2nd round, not a question.
Yeah.
3rd round is where he should be drafted, in my opinion. Maybe late 2nd, like I said. He's worth a look. Here's another one I have: Goran Dragic.
Dragic is
interesting. I feel like he fell off the face of the earth last year, and a lot of that was injury. If he can stay healthy, I think Chris Paul is going to play 55 games, though.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know yet. Goran Dragic is someone who's interesting to me. He played 32 games.
He's a steal at 5th, dude.
He played 32 games last year. Goran Dragic did.
Kate LaMelo Ball is actually
6'10". And now this year,
oh my God,
he's going to be playing on the court with Jimmy Butler. Here's an unpopular opinion: the Thunder will not hear me out. The Thunder will not be as bad as people think. CP3 will elevate them to something.
I can actually agree with that. That's a relatively good point.
I mean, they're also kind of a sleeper for like a fringe 8 seed. Just saying.
They totally could sneak their way into a fringe 8 seed. I don't think it's favorable for them to do that, which is why I think that Chris Paul, he's going to try to ball out, get his way off that team, and they're going to want to tank for a better pick. But I could see it happening. I just see Chris Paul balling the fuck out, trying to get his way off that team, trying to bring his value up so that OKC actually has means to get him out of there.
Yeah, it's health and depth.
It is health. Health is a big one. Health is a big one on that team.
Well, you need Gallo and CP3 to play at least 70 games.
Yeah. That's
what you need to make the playoffs, at the very least. That's at the very least if you want a chance at the playoffs. Goran Dragic is sleeper to me, though. He's going to get a lot of space to operate as a ball handler with Jimmy Butler's gravity on the floor. I do think he's a pretty good off-the-catch shooter. He only played 36 games last year, too. He's another guy who is not getting younger whatsoever. He's actually older now. How old is he now? Goran Dragic's got to be in his 30s easy. I think he's someone who honestly is probably being undervalued. They don't have anyone coming off their
ESPN
bench.
projections are poop, by the way.
Yeah, they are poop, by the way.
Yeah, they are.
And their two best players are both dudes who rarely play more than 60. True. It's very true. Gallo had a very outlierish year last year in terms of games played. ESPN projected Giannis playing 80 games this year. Yeah. Goran Dragic, though, I like him as a sleeper. I do. I think as long as he could play 75 games, which he has been basically able to the last
casual.
3 years.
I'm a casual. That's going to be me.
Yeah. Actually, the last few years. I mean, since 2012, he's played 77, 76, 78, 72, 73.
You know, this doesn't go in
games.
line. This doesn't go in line with fantasy right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, since we're talking about, you know, people who are going later on in the draft and stuff, I'm so interested to see Markelle Fultz this upcoming season.
He's another one.
So
I was gonna get to him.
interested.
He's by far, to me, the most interesting sleeper because
well, I wouldn't call him a sleeper just yet.
Exactly. That's why you can't call him a sleeper because
Beck might win our league. I agree with that.
He's kind of like, in a sense, what Hayward is. You know what he can be at his best. You know what he can be.
Boomer bust.
Yes,
yeah,
he is.
He is a boomer bust.
You know what he could be at his best.
Where'd I get these jeans? These jeans are Levi's. I'm pretty sure they're Levi skinnies.
Imagine
like
thinking I want one.
Hold up.
Oh boy. Show him off.
So, Levi for when you want to look like a dad, but you know, a hip dad. Anyways, yeah.
Honestly, Fultz is interesting because you know he could be damn good at his best. Because Orlando needs a Markelle Fultz.
I actually don't even know.
They need Yahoo's not better than ESPN.
Hold up.
Oh God. You know what Fultz can be.
No, take him up.
You know what Fultz can be at his best.
Yeah.
You know it. It's just the fact of, is he going to be the Fultz that was drafted first overall, or is he going to be the Fultz that we know the last 2 years? Is he going to be that, or is he going to be the Fultz that Philly actually drafted out of Washington?
Goat's making some really good points. Fultz best. He's a great young point guard in that Fox realm. Yeah, I mean, he's a different dynamic than Fox, though.
Here's the thing.
What teams expect from him are different from what they would expect
We've
from
never
Fox.
seen him at 100% in the NBA. So realistically, you don't know what his NBA game is going to be like. But what you can go off of is what he was at Washington, which is, you know, what was he? A high-volume kind of guy. Fultz isn't all hype. He's never done it in the league. Exactly.
Yes, he is.
That's what's scary.
I agree with that.
But the problem is he's never been 100% in the league, I'm pretty sure. I mean, can you explain how the hell his shot goes from...
I think we mean Fultz
looks
when he was a
fine
rookie
in
now.
Washington.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
It looks fine in Washington. And then he comes to the NBA and he has a hitch in his shot.
It's almost like the Sixers don't exactly understand.
His brain broke. I don't know what broke. I really don't. I don't know if it's
so.
injury.
There were the reports of that motorcycle accident, right? Remember that?
I don't know. It's all conspiracy. It
really
is.
It's all conspiracy, but I think
the only
I don't know.
real concrete report was the whole shoulder thing, right? He has some kind of shoulder syndrome, or did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's
really
like the best piece of information I've got from it. It's just a whole thing. If it's a motorcycle accident, he's done.
No, this was last year. This was like early last year.
No, the motorcycle accident was the summer he got drafted.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, was it? Oh, was it that? It was that long ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. There was like discussion that they were trying to like cover that up. Yeah, nerve damage. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, they said nerve damage from it. Cam does a Craigie impression. I will take MPJ for no. That's a bad deal.
I don't know. You just don't know what Fultz is going to be. But if he could be the guy he was at Washington, which was basically a combo guard type guy who can accelerate, decelerate really well. He was shifty. He could shoot off the catch. He could shoot off the dribble extremely well. It's something Orlando needs. They need a shot creator. And if he's like what he was, he may have permanent nerve damage, and that would explain the twitches.
It really does add up. It all adds up.
It's just sad.
And the fact that the Sixers brass was trying to cover it up so that he wasn't, because they still had faith or some shit. There was a whole story about it. How they knew, but the doctors were trying to like cover it up so the league didn't get involved and they could keep him. And now they ended up dumping him anyway. So I don't even know if that adds up. It was a whole fucking. It's like an anime.
There's a lot. It's like starting at one avenue,
so much drama,
and then everything breaks off into another.
Kemba's Kyrie Light. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, I guess if you call a guy who's like 95% of what Kyrie was, I mean, yeah, sure.
With 110% of his fucking personality. Fraz is shit posting so hard.
They were
right
trying
now.
to cover it up to keep his trade value.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, that would make sense. It's just a whole.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
It's a whole tree of controversy. That's what the whole Fultz thing is. But if he somehow just comes out this year and just becomes the Markelle Fultz who was actually drafted.
Yeah.
I feel like everything's just going to be either come out or everything's not going to come out. I don't know.
Didn't MPJ quit being vegan after eating bacon on accident or something? That's like the typical way vegans usually stop being vegan.
I feel like someday we're going to get like a Markelle Fultz documentary, and you're finally going to get a lead on what actually happened.
Just like exposing everything. It will be like the NFL documentary about the helmets, except it'll be like Markelle Fultz and his journey with like doctors covering up his condition and everything, like trying to like
Didn't MPJ quit being
been
vegan?
Exposed.
Quit being vegan.
That restaurant saved his career.
Interesting.
Hey man, look. It's funny how like a lot of vegans saw like I've been vegetarian for a while. I ate a burger once, man, and I almost died.
Nuggets will go as MPJ goes.
False 30 for 30.
I do agree with that in a sense. Goat. I do know what you're saying. He's not obviously going to be able to contest with them this year in his rookie year, but his development, yes, is very important because they are very thin at the 3 slot. They are very thin.
They are.
So
that they are.
It's interesting.
I don't know. I don't have anything else. There's like not much. I wish we could talk more NBA, man. I want to talk more NBA. Like,
who's your next sleeper in fantasy?
I don't have a lot of sleepers.
You don't have a lot of sleepers?
Spencer was on my list. We talked about him. We could talk about rookies in the upcoming season who could really perform.
Right off the bat, Darius Garland.
You think
Darius Garland right off the bat?
That's interesting.
I have Darius
Richardson, huh?
No, Josh Richardson's not a sleeper. His numbers will regress.
Tatum's first 40-point game this year, no cap. You think so? We're going to have to wait and see, man.
Could happen. What if Richardson plays better than Harris?
That would be fucking hilarious.
That'd be weird.
I'd say an average coach. I fucking hate you. Fred.
I'd say I'm really high on Darius Garland. Like I really think he's. I mean, you never know. No, you never know. It's true.
Never know.
I'm really high on Darius Garland though. Back to it. I just am. I think he's going to be absolutely great this year. Camera went out.
Did it?
God,
reset that shit.
Yeah.
Reset that shit. We might have to fully reset that shit. But who even knows? Don't stream with hey guys, your honorary involvement with Nikon telling you don't stream with this camera. It's a very bad idea. Hey everyone, I'm back. Anyways, no, you think Darius Garland, huh? Yeah, he is relatively NBA ready. Garland is a prototypical scoring guard like Kyrie Irving or Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah? I see Lillard in Garland.
If we analyze the stats, Boston gets fleeced.
Anytime you watch,
in what deal are we talking about? Fred?
Anytime you watch,
what are you talking about?
Yeah. Anytime you watch Darius Garland highlights, I feel like it's Dame Lillard. Like he's got a smoothness to his game too. Yeah. Like I feel like he's got a little bit of like Lou Will, but just the way he moves too. Like it feels like he's 80% Dame Lillard, 20% Lou Will, because he has a very smooth, weird kind of thing to his game. Like I don't know, watching some highlights sometimes, and I was like, he's just everything he does is so fluent in essence. Like it's just very
fluent in essence. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good, man.
He's got good handles as well. Yes, he does.
The chat box up, boys. We got the chat box back.
Oh my God! When 8th Survivor, Magic Johnson won the trade up to #1 overall to take Markelle Fultz. You know his NBA career was already.
In all fairness, Markelle was the unanimous #1 pick of that draft class before anyone knew anything.
Yeah, he 1,000. Don't tell Danny Ainge that though. Don't tell Danny Ainge.
Okay, fair. Everyone except for Danny Ainge who was like, yeah, I want that guy. Larry has more talent than the starting Boston 5 at his left nut. Can someone... Where are my mods? Maui's, where are you? Mute him. He's shit posting.
Markelle was Harden 2.0. Yeah, in a sense. I don't think he was as physical as Harden, but I think the shiftiness and the way he handled the ball was very reminiscent of James Harden.
Interesting.
But he obviously wasn't nearly at that level.
When you say Harden 2.0, like we had this conversation. Mm-hmm. He had Harden influence. To say like Harden 2.0 is like
he
a
had
direct
Harden-type
insult to Harden.
movements because he was very shifty.
He was obviously
the way he
influenced
carried
by
the
that
ball,
game style. Yeah.
the way he used the ball off the screen, off screens. Jesus.
There you go. You're doing
I
great,
know.
buddy.
The way, what? 3-level scorer. Yep, he was a 3-level
You'd
scorer.
be crazy not to take faults at 1 if he wasn't injured. Well, you would be crazy not to take faults at 1 if he actually lived up to or like to a semblance of what what people wanted him to be. That was my phone. He was Harden influenced. His game was literally directly in line with how Harden played his game.
There was some Harden-esque in there.
What do you mean?
I'd say with the shiftiness.
The shiftiness, the pace changing.
Yeah,
everything. You know?
He just doesn't. He didn't use his body as well. He shot free throws actually extremely poorly, but yet again,
so
like
does
every college
rookie
prospect. Yeah,
fucking every college prospect does that.
If I remember correctly, he didn't get to the line a whole hell of a lot.
Fultz is a worse pick than Bargnani. Okay, is Fultz a worse pick than Anthony Bennett? Someone answer this question. Who's the bigger bust, Anthony Bennett or Markelle Fultz?
No, because Fultz at least get a triple-double in the his defense is pretty good too. His defense, a lot of it was team defense and awareness. That was a lot of what his defensive. But he had the physicals. He had the physicals to measure up. Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually scary.
That's a good one.
Oh man, that's horrifying.
Thank you, Nez, or thank you, Chapped, for that picture.
Wow.
I appreciate that, man. All right. His defense is pretty good. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
No, it was good. He had good measurables. He did. Gotta look up.
There's a top post right now on the NBA Reddit. Anthony is the best Canadian player of all time. Please go away. How good is Grant Hill?
Was Grant Hill?
Oh, was Grant Hill?
Grant Hill was pretty damn good.
How good was Grant Hill?
Man, I love watching Darius Garland highlights.
How good was Fultz? Can actually still be an NBA player. Bennett just sucked.
Yeah, true.
Bennett was fucking lazy.
Mm.
There's really no other better way of putting it, except for the fact that he was fucking lazy.
Fuck Anthony Bennett. Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
There's some shit news going on right now.
Darius Garland's.
You know what we should do is take the
nice.
Reddit and sort by controversial. That's how you find good posts.
So nice.
Whoa, Cam. Whoa, Cam.
Such a nice.
Whoa, Cam.
Such a nice.
Here we go. Top controversial post right now. Malcolm Brogdon is a nice role player.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really controversial to me. I don't know. It's not really like something.
He's an expensive role player.
Yeah.
He's the Kirk Cousins deal of the NBA.
Oh.
Yo, this guy's wild, and I like this. The stat sheets look nice, but when you look closer, you see a lot of flaws. He doesn't shoot contested threes. He shoots 50% from the floor. Defensively, Brogdon lets his man get by him frequently, and he is late to closing out.
Saw that a lot versus the Kings that first game.
Yeah.
First half, if I remember correctly, there were like 2 or 3 straight possessions where De'Aaron Fox blew by him. One of them he got an and one of them he got an easy bucket. One of them he dumped off to, I think, Dedmon to finish at the rim.
Here's a good one. So we'll just keep going through controversial. I think Pascal Siakam benefited greatly from playing with Kawhi, and he will not improve this year. Instead, he will regress. Whoa. Wow. That's
interesting.
I think this is why he's trying to lock up a max extension now. Can't knock the hustle, get your bag. I just see him developing to the point of being good enough for a team to build around.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow.
That's I don't think he'll ever be a true number 1.
Here's the stats without Kawhi playing for 20 games. 19 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, 3.4 assists per game, 0.85 steals per game. That's a pretty good stat line without Kawhi, but
yeah, man,
I don't know.
I'm just
look at Siakam's numbers. I just read them. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just an interesting point. You know what I mean? That's just a small sample size, 20 games too.
Do you think the Trailblazers are a championship caliber team? The way they're constructed now, no.
Siakam won't regress?
No.
I think it's an interesting. No one's ever really posed that question. That's really controversial. They make it to the Western Conference Finals. He won't super leap though. That's a good point. Dude, GOAT's actually really interesting to talk to. Pascal Siakam is 8 months older than Giannis. Ben Simmons could win most improved player if he adds a 3-pointer to his repertoire.
He'd be a candidate.
That's a question. Could he?
He'd be a candidate. He'd be massively improved. I think he'd be more massively.
OMG.
You know where the improvement will come though?
Yeah.
With Simmons' 3.
Yeah.
The playoffs. That's when they need it. I don't think it's so much the regular season.
Yeah.
They do fine the regular season. They
Yeah.
get by. They do very well. It's just when it comes to the postseason and a team's – because when you get to the regular season, you got to think from the point of view –
40%. I think like any semblance of above average 3-point shooting would
you
win
got to
for 'em.
think from the point of view that regular season, it's 50% the opposing team is game planning for themselves, for their own benefit.
Yeah.
They're game planning themselves.
Yeah.
And the other 50 is they're game planning for you, which means you're kind of like not really a speck of dust, but
Yeah.
not much. You're not important to them because they're focusing on the road ahead. They're not just focusing on
Simmons
you.
will.
You get to the postseason.
That's an MIP candidate, not a winner though. Yeah, it's just like 62.5%. Take it or leave it. I'll pass, Mark. Thank you though.
Here's the thing, is that when you get to the postseason, it
Yeah.
becomes a 95-5 or a 90-10 ratio to me, which is the other team's 90% game planning for you. They're game planning to expose your weaknesses.
Interesting.
And at that point in the season, they should be good enough themselves where they're only game planning about 10%
Dude,
for
Fraz,
them.
me too, man.
That's just my
I'm
opinion.
actually amazed. Hey, so this is a really vague question, but it was on top of controversial for Reddit. Barring injury, in their prime, rank these players offensively. James Harden, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Curry won.
Curry won?
Curry won. Offensively?
Really?
Just offensively.
Yeah, in their prime.
Just offensively. Curry won.
Really?
Curry won.
Hold up, I'll post it in the chat real quick if anyone wants to partake. Barring injury, going completely in their prime, these players
tough,
right here.
Though.
Rank
After
them.
Curry, it's
Rank
actually
them.
tough.
KD won. I agree. KD number one offensively.
Nope. Curry won.
KD is a
Curry
force.
Won.
No.
Curry won. Curry is one. Curry is definitely one. Definitely one. KD.
No.
KD.
No. KD won. I got KD won.
Nope.
I'm sorry,
Steph
man.
won.
No one has ever had the scoring skill set of KD.
Sorry.
The scoring
Steph
skill
won.
set along with the physical ability that
No
KD
one's
has.
ever had Steph's shot ability. No one's ever had Steph Curry's gravity. No one's ever had Steph Curry playing off ball.
The only reason I would have to argue on your side is
KD
Curry's ability to make movement off ball.
If you want to argue from an
unparalleled.
isolation standpoint, just straight up isolation one-on-one, yeah, KD would be first. But outside of that, you add everything in that goes on offense, Steph Curry's 100% number one on that list. It's not a question.
Curry's peak was something else. I gotta give it
Yes,
to you.
Curry's
His
peak
unanimous
was something
MVP
else.
season.
Curry's
man.
peak was something
But I'm
else.
sorry, man.
No.
KD's number one
At
for
their
me.
best, barring injuries, Steph Curry's easily one. It's easy.
It's not easy. It's not. That's not easily number one. No. Curry can't score as effectively.
Go
versus
ahead.
physicality.
Go ahead and look up how basically, like, if you look at the advanced analytics, I think I was talking with Eeyore about it. I'm pretty sure it paints Steph Curry as like by far the number one offensive player in the league.
I don't know, man.
And that's just offensively. Even with his defense, which a lot of people claim isn't strong, and by metrics, I think he's like an average defender, if I remember correctly.
He is average, yeah.
He's still by far the best player in the league. Who cares?
Who else would talk about advanced analytics?
I'm just saying, no, Curry's one
my
on that
God.
list. KD at 2 is something I can get behind, but I don't know. LeBron's playmaking might put him just ahead of Kevin.
Interesting.
Might put him just ahead.
Here, let me hit you.
Curry's one.
All right,
Curry's
let's jump
one
to
on
another
that list.
topic.
Not
We'll
even
keep
a
asking
question.
some NBA related questions. Get us a little hype for the. KD's number one for me. I agree, but I understand.
It's fair. That's fair.
Who are some of the cheapest third options on the market? This guy gave his player pool: Gallinari, Beal, DeRozan, Lowry, Dragic. Who's your cheapest third options on the market for a championship team? I would assume.
Beal could be a second option. Let's just eliminate him right away. DeRozan
On a contending
doesn't
team.
have the type of game to be a third option, so eliminate
Gallo.
him.
I agree.
So you want to go Gallo, Lowry, Lowry.
Gallo or Dragic for me?
Lowry.
Lowry.
Kyle Lowry for
No,
a third.
well, we're talking cheapest third options. I feel like Lowry gets a bag if you would have to give him money. I would say Gallo or Dragic.
I mean,
in terms of
they all
marketability
cost
and
a
value.
bag.
No, I don't know.
DeRozan's a max player. Dragic is right now.
I agree.
At 28
Gallo's
million.
easy to get. The rest you're kind of
Beal's
looking to
a
pay
steep price, but Beal isn't really a third option. Eliminate Beal right away
On a
because he's not
championship
really
team?
on a championship team. He's a second option. I think he's a legit second option.
Let's talk.
I don't think he's a high-end second option, but I think he's a legit second option.
Interesting. Lowry anywhere other than Toronto would be cheaper. You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I mean,
no,
he's
man. Well,
on the wrong
you think
side
of
of 30.
marketability in terms of that. I don't think so.
Who would the Bucks give up the match salary for Gallo? Because Gallo's on a big deal too.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that. Who are they going to give up? Are they going to give up George Hill? That'd be interesting to see. But I don't see. They did the same thing last year where they traded for Mirotic, and look how that turned out for them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Here, I got another for you.
Oh, would you rather have Clint Capella or Montrezl Harrell on your team? What is? Fuck.
Would you rather have Clint Capella or
take
Montrezl
Capella.
Harrell?
I'll take Capella.
Well, let's talk about this. How about the Celtics? Because they need a center. Who would you take? Would you take Harrell or would you take Capella?
Oh, Clint for the Celtics.
So the Celtics?
Clint. Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that. Montrezl's cheap. Yeah. Yeah, it's like really dependent on what you need. Gallo go to tank commander. That's funny.
Gallo go to
oh
tank
my
commander.
God, dude.
Yeah, no, I'd take Capella.
Yeah. Yeah, Capella easy.
I wouldn't say it's easy, but
I wouldn't say
I'd
easy
take
either.
Capella.
How would Gobert match up defensively against prime Shaq?
I don't know. I have no clue.
These are really good questions. These are actually relatively.
Go to the comments. Let's see what people think.
Would Gobert be able to hold his own against or somewhat be able to limit Shaq's effectiveness, or would Shaq still be able to get his way without issue?
He'd get wrecked.
Shaq
Shaq shatter him like a backboard. Who knows?
Who knows?
I really don't know. I mean, you're pitting.
These questions are sped.
Well, you're pitting an all-time rim
buddy?
protector versus an all-time paint scorer. Like it's kind of like it's very tough. And it depends on what Shaq you're talking about. If you're talking about Orlando Shaq, in which he still had a lot of shiftiness on the face-up, I think he'd do better than prime LA Shaq, which was more of a post force. That's just my opinion.
Who are the top 5 scorers by the end of the upcoming season?
Curry, Harden.
In order? Is this in order?
No.
Okay.
This is just Curry, Harden.
Actually, that's a good point. Judging how Embiid bullies Gobert in the paint, yeah, that's a good point. Actually,
we'll see.
Yeah. No, it's a really good comparison.
Yeah. No, it's not the worst comparison I've heard.
That's a good point.
True.
Who are the top 5 scorers by the end of the upcoming season? How about this? Top 3. Who are the top 3 scorers by the upcoming?
Harden, Curry. Fuck. Man, there's so many sneaky ones I want to put in there, but
there are sneaky ones.
At the same time, like I just want to stick with
Giannis, Harden, Curry.
Yeah.
Giannis
that's what I'm thinking too.
Giannis,
Harden, Curry, but like
I think Harden leads in scoring again next season. I think he does. I just see it happening. I really do.
Yeah.
Even with Westbrook's presence.
No,
Embiid
I see Curry.
No. I would put Embiid in the top 5 of possibilities for the upcoming season.
I don't know if I would, but I would definitely put Curry at number 1.
Kyrie top 6. It's a possibility.
That's
PJ,
see, that's the interesting one I want to put in. Kyrie to me, could be top 5.
He could.
That's my opinion.
He could be.
He
could be. I don't want him to be.
He's a sleeper. Yeah, he's a sleeper. I want to put in there.
Man, fuck Kyrie.
Man, that's tough. I
Yeah,
don't know.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. All right, let's flick through a couple more. These are all interesting. What is the most ridiculous expectation you have for the upcoming season that you truly believe might happen?
Hayward returning to his 100% form.
Celtics securing a top 4 seed.
But that's not ridiculous.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That's expected.
Celtics securing a top 3 seed in the East.
That's another one that isn't that ridiculous.
What,
that one's not expected.
Toronto,
that
Philly.
One's not expected, but that one's another one. How about this? Celtics get the first seed because that's something that's pretty ridiculous.
That's pretty ridiculous. I didn't want to go too crazy and go there, but yeah, that's something. But
Simmons will be an MVP candidate with him being on load management. Wow, that's pretty ridiculous. But
it might happen. It might actually happen. That's what matters. But it could. It could happen.
It's hard to make this take about
Kyrie
something other
Brooklyn
than
he's
your
the
home
captain
team
now.
is what I'm noticing.
MPJ will average 15 points per game. All right, let's fall back down to reality.
Celtics Eastern Conference Finals guarantee. Wow, that's
really?
Actually that's interesting.
I don't know, man. Man, I don't know.
How about this?
Yeah.
Here's 2 things. You ready for this? I have 2 things.
In 10 games.
This is my homer take. Gordon Hayward.
Sixers will be in the
That's
finals.
not that ridiculous.
That's not that, especially with the team you guys have and how the East looks.
That's not that ridiculous of a take.
OG and Siakam will be the 4th best duo in the East. Huh. I never really thought about it, to be honest with you. Hey, I don't know.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
My homer take: Gordon Hayward returns to the All-Star form that he was. He returns to the Gordon Hayward that signed that max deal. My other take. You ready for it? You ready for this? This is my other take.
Dude, Goat's been good this
ready?
stream. He's been really helpful.
Brooklyn will be a top 2 seed in the East. That's my other one.
Really?
Yes.
That one's.
I truly believe that could happen.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Wow. Kings will make the playoffs.
That one's bordering ridiculous.
That's.
How about that?
How about that? I like
that
Goat.
One's bordering.
I like Goat, dude. I like sports talk, Goat. Goat, when the season inevitably rolls around, will you actually be more like this, or are you going to keep popping in chat talking about drugs? Because I like this Goat more. He's got some really good shit, dude. Oh, my God.
All right, let's do one more.
All right, let me find a good one. Oh, my God. OMG. I can't stop reading chat. OMG. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're running out of questions here. I just troll, to be honest. I know Goat.
Wait, go up?
But you actually have good shit.
What does he mean by this? How is it rigged?
No.
Everybody
I can be serious. No, I know, bro, because I remember you popping in general all the time with, like, fucking just copy and paste topics that would actually start a good conversation. Anyone get any good questions to hit us with? One last good one. I want one last good one, man. One last good one, and I'll be satiated for the stream. That's not a good one. What is your favorite disrespectful moment in NBA history?
Harden staring down Wesley Johnson.
In NBA history?
Yes. That was so
think that
disrespectful.
Shaq, when who was that he dunked on and then he kind of
the guy in the
himself
Knicks?
On. Yeah.
Chris Dudley.
Yeah.
I think that was his name, Chris Dudley.
Will
Browns
beat the
Niners. No, I have the Niners winning. At home.
Yeah, we both have the Sean Kemp.
On Monday Night Football. Sean Kemp dunking on Alton Lister. That one's another good one.
That is a good one. Okay, here we go. Why does nobody talk about the Memphis Grizzlies having a great young core for the future?
Because honestly, Ja Morant's sus. That's just my opinion.
You were so high on Ja Morant, too.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No. I've always kind of said Ja Morant's going to be my bust
MPJ
out of
winning
the top 3.
I fucking hate you, Nemo.
I've literally repeated this since May.
Yeah.
Ja Morant, in my opinion, is...
It's unproven. Is that, yeah.
If there's going to be a bust in that top 3 from this year's draft, my automatic pick would be Ja Morant.
Okay, one last good one. One last good one. End it right here. If you're the Lakers, would you rather have LeBron or Kawhi for the foreseeable future?
Wow.
That's a good one.
That's actually
That's a good one.
Considering you have one...
Ja's a bust, in my opinion.
Considering you have one guaranteed year of Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Factor in Anthony Davis.
Yeah, you have to factor in Anthony
Davis. Let's just erase the Rich Paul scenario here. And say we...
Fuck, man. That's... Because you're only guaranteed 1 year of AD.
It's true.
If AD was on like a 4-year deal, it'd be easily Kawhi. Fuck. Wow.
Man, there's more good questions showing up. I would take Kawhi personally. I would take Kawhi.
Foreseeable future. Is that meaning 1 year?
Let's talk. Let's talk 4 years because LeBron signed a 4-year. So let's just fucking 4-year foreseeable future 4-year contract.
Oh, then Kawhi.
Kawhi.
Yeah. Probably Kawhi.
Okay, one more that has to do with Kawhi. AD more likely to stay in LA if he has Kawhi. Yeah.
I don't know.
Replace Kawhi on last year's Raptors with either Paul George or Jimmy Butler. How do they fare?
They lose to Milwaukee and possibly lose to Philly.
I think they lose to Philly. I think they lose to
Philly.
If
you took Jimmy Butler off Philly.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking right. Yeah. Jimmy Butler wouldn't be on Philly.
That's kind of interesting.
Oh, wait. So, no, they won't.
So, just use Paul George as an example?
Yeah.
Maybe they'd maybe lose to Philly.
With Paul George, they lose to Philly. With Jimmy Butler, they lose to Milwaukee.
Yeah, but that's only because, they definitely lose to Milwaukee on either scenario. You still think they beat Philly? I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know, man.
Wow, Goat. That's an interesting point, man.
Actually, I'm high on Jaren Jackson.
Wow,
I'm just not high on Ja. I'm not
Goat snapping. Will you watch UFC 243? Is it on tonight?
Probably
Is it on
not.
tonight?
I don't know. I'm high on Jaren Jackson. I'm not high on Ja. I'm not high on Brandon Clark either, by the way. I don't like Brandon Clark.
Really?
I don't think he's going to be that good, but
Interesting.
that's just my opinion.
All right,
it's whatever.
If it's on tonight, I might watch it.
Not a big deal.
Do you have a... Yeah, I'm out. We'll see. We'll see what I'll do. We'll see.
So, all right.
All right, that stream. That was a good stream. That was a good Saturday stream. Good YouTube stream. I got to finish editing this video.
Being sexy.
We should have a video up tomorrow for the ESPN 10 to 51. I'm going to see what I can do about a Monday stream for the NBA season preview. I would have liked to do it in a YouTube video, but I think it would be more fun in a stream. So we'll do it then.
Cowboys or Packers?
Cowboys or Packers?
Should we go with Packers on that one?
Packers. Yeah, I went with Packers. Yeah,
I wouldn't have Packers for the Jerry World upset. Yeah, that's. I think
Edit
Trev did too.
With my Twitter in the bio. Oh, with your Twitter in the outro. Why would I put? Wait, do you mean the tweet you sent? Fraz, you're confusing me. What do you want from me? Why does this person keep messaging me? Oh, man, I tell you, man. What are you? Are you good, man? Do you want to talk? When does that start? What? But yeah, no. Edit with your Twitter in the outro. Oh, with your Twitter in the outro to the YouTube video. No. No. Hey, when you get that site rolling, man, I would be more than happy to give you any sort of fucking advertising that you need, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point, Goat. I expect it to be a high-scoring game either way. Yeah. And I do know, they most likely will tear up that Packers run defense, but we'll see.
No, we'll just make people follow you. Yeah, what for the you want them to follow you for the oh my god, for your site that you're putting up. Dude, when you get that site up, man, I'm sure you'll let me know. You know already that the Discord is completely at your disposal to use for letting people know about your stuff. Ping everyone, let them know. I don't care. You know, if you're gonna put work into something, I'm gonna back it all the way. I'll put it on my Twitch. Basically, what I would have done with Jair's High Rise, I will do with the site you are making. So whatever you want to do, man, let me know. I'll keep you posted.
All right.
But you gotta have a semblance of work done with it. I can't just fucking market your Twitter and be like, hey, follow this weird guy on fucking Twitter because he's kind of funny sometimes. And he's Canadian, which makes it like 50 times better.
Hey.
Furry Rise, OMG. Oh my god.
All right. Good night, everyone. I love you.
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. We'll catch you Monday. We'll do it Monday. We'll do the NBA season preview Monday. I'm going to do my best to make it Monday.
No. Yeah, Monday the 21st.
Monday the 21st.
Yeah. I was like,
we will definitely do a stream for that. We might do a YouTube video for it too. I mean, maybe. It depends how everything goes. We got to do the ESPN, the whole list. Once I have this video up, hopefully on Sunday, knock on wood, we can start a new recording either Sunday or Monday for the 51 to the, what does it go down to, 30?
50 to 31.
50 to 31. Yeah. And then we'll just take it from there. Because I definitely want to finish that before we do an NBA season preview stream.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We'll see you all Tuesday. On Twitch.
Tuesday on Twitch.
See you guys later.
I'll shave my beard by then.
Probably not.
All right.